So I just got done watching Dandadan Season 2, Episode 3, and what was Momo thinking? Look, I get that she wanted to help. In fact, her plan to flood the ground, genius plan. Honestly, really, really smart to flood the... It's an earthworm. You flood the water, they come up and they die. Super genius. But the cops are already established to be in the pockets of the Keto family. Why would you assume that the fire department and these cops would be any different? Literally immediately after the cops show up, they call her crazy. And even if they weren't in the Keto family's pocket, who's going to believe you that there's a giant serpent worm god that's people are being sacrificed? Like, look, I get that this is a ridiculous world, and I'm not even, this is, don't get me wrong, this isn't a complaint. I just find it really hilarious that Momo genuinely thought that this was going to go exactly as planned. Ultimately, it did go exactly as planned, and honestly, good for her, but now the world's ending. At least this village is screwed. There's a volcano that's erupting because the serpent god that has been keeping the volcano in control for so many years, which is why the Keto family has been giving sacrifices. Now that the worm is gone, the volcano immediately erupts, and I'm curious to see where that goes. I wasn't sure if this was going to be the end of Gigi's story or not. It very clearly is not. But speaking of Gigi, I love the evil eye design. It is so cool. And honestly, it's such a hilarious concept and such a morbid concept as well to have the villain character, I guess, of this arc be a demon-ish, like a soul that is possessing Gigi, that is the dead body of a kid whose parents committed suicide because the Keto family basically made them. And this villain is playing soccer with the other souls of the other families who died here. But it's all done in such a goofy way. His earrings are giant rainbows, basically. He looks dope, but he's in his underwear. Like, only Don Didon can do something like that, can tell a story like that, and get me unbelievably hyped for the fight. Them running through the spectacular animation as always. I get it if you don't like Don Didon because it's wacky, there's some essay, can make people uncomfortable, but honestly, there's only one story that can be as goofy as this and still pop off as hard as it is, and it's Don Didon. So if you're not watching, I'd say give it a try. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Drop a like, drop a follow, because I will be covering most of the summer anime coming up. I have a lot of 3-minute reviews coming up. So as always, stay nerdy.